It's that time again. Time to open another beautiful Vault X Exotech binder, so that way I can work on mastering another set. And as you might be aware, the new set that I will be working on is not prismatic. Instead, it'll be for Shrouded Fable because that green is actually pretty on point. Also, spoiler alert, I'll be opening this soon, I guess. I don't know when. My entire video schedule is just absolutely scuffed. I have so many videos I need to get out, and it's just, at this point, it's getting pretty bad. And I have my stack of Shrouded Fable cards already sorted here. We don't obviously have a complete set yet. Just so they're not just on a desk or in a drawer, I'm going to start putting them in this binder. And to help do that, I'm going to be using Pokemon.gg's binder view, which messing up a binder by miscounting and then having to redo an entire binder is absolutely miserable. But as you can see here, by default, it's the 9 pocket. We have it on the 12 pocket because we have a 12 pocket. And then since we're master setting, we don't want to stack the variants. We want the normal and then the reverse next to each other. So this, as you can see, shows us what we have, where it goes, and what we're missing. And then with this, all I have to do is change the page and then reference the layout, and then I'll never mess up ever unless, you know. And this is also going to take a little while because I'm going to go ahead and sleeve all these using the Vault X Exact Fit penny sleeves, which again, obviously you can use code Yuzu and save 10% off the penny sleeves, off the binders. But yeah, starting off, we have the normal Joltik. Then we have the reverse Joltik, the normal Galvantula. Why'd I say it like that? Galvantula, the reverse Spider Boy, the Rowlet, reverse Rowlet, the Dartrix, reverse Dartrix, Decidueye, the reverse Decidueye, and then the green Tapu Douchebag. And then that's going to be it for the first page. And again, if you reference the binder view, you can see that I'm missing the reverse Tapu Douchebag in the bottom right corner. Boom, these two match up. That means that the page is good to go, and we don't have to worry about shifting every card 14 pages from now. Next up, we have the Houndour, the reverse Houndour, Houndoom, reverse Houndoom, and then the Iron Moth. We don't have the reverse, but that's already right there. There's only 3 fire types in this entire set, unless you count like the SIRs or whatever at the end. But yeah, we have the Horsey. And now if you're wondering why I'm sleeving these, even though I'm putting these in a binder, it's because that's just good binder etiquette. But on a more detailed reason why is because it's just extra protection. Yeah, it'll cost a little bit of money, but they're penny sleeves. I don't really, you know, I plan on having these sit in these binders for God only knows how long. So, you know, the more I protect the investment, the better it is. And if I decide to sell them or decide to do something with them, they're already sleeved, they're already ready to go. For me, it just makes sense. You don't really need to do it, but again, it doesn't exactly hurt. But like I said, all we're missing on this page is the reverse Butchered Volcarona and then the Kingdra EX, which is kind of annoying because they don't have reverses. So now the Sneasel's here and then the reverse one's going to be up here. But you know, it is what it is. Like I said, the reverse Sneasel up here. We have the Weavile and then the Revavroom EX, which is literally the only electric type in this set, or at least the base set. I think there is like a full art in the secret rare slots, but yeah, it's kind of crazy. We get the Drowsy, the reverse Drowsy, the Hypno, the Duskull, and the Dusclops. We have the Dusknoir, the reverse Dusknoir, Cresselia, the reverse Cresselia, and then the Sylveon, which ends it for the psychic types because we don't have the reverse. We have the Krogunk reverse, the Toxicroak, the Blood Moon Ursaluna, and the reverse, and then the other butchered Volcarona that's somehow a fighting type, which doesn't make sense to me, but I digress. We don't have the reverse, but we do have the Zubat that starts off the dark type, reverse Zubat, Golbat, reverse Golbat, Crobat, the Absol, reverse Absol, the Zorua, reverse Zorua, Zoroark, however the hell you say it, the reverse Inkay, reverse Inkay. We get the Malamar, reverse Malamar, and then showing no love to my boy Yveltal. He's just a regular common card, not even hollow, just straight disrespect. There's a reverse. We get the reverse Okidogi EX, the reverse Monkey Dory EX, the like $15 Pheasantipity EX because of the TCG, and then we're missing the Pecharunt. Starting off steel, we have Genesect, the Cufant, the reverse, or is it Cufant? We have Copperaja, which I didn't know about until this set, and honestly, this set made me kind of hate this card because I just pulled too many of them. The reverse Copperaja, the Varoom, the reverse Varoom, my boy Axew, reverse Axew. We get the Fracture, the reverse Fracture, then one of my all-time favorites, Haxorus. I forget which game it was either Black and White or X and Y or whatever, but I had a Haxorus on my team that I EV trained it for maxed out attack, and then I IV bred it first for like the highest attack IVs, and then I EV trained it in attack, and then I literally swept the entire Elite Four with just Haxorus. I don't know how viable he is nowadays, but all I know is that the dude was an absolute tank. And I'm pretty sure he wasn't even like, the leveling wasn't too crazy. Like I'm pretty sure he was pretty equal leveled, if not under leveled, maybe slightly over leveled for the Elite Four. But yeah, I just remember Haxorus just being an absolute monster. But here's the reverse Persian. Obviously we had the the Meowth and reverse Meowth. We get the not so prismatic Eevee, the reverse Eevee. We get the Poodle Boy, and then the reverse Poodle Boy. We get the little Stuffle, reverse Stuffle, the Beware, which I think is probably one of the stupidest Pokemon names. And now moving into the trainers, we have the Academy at Night, the reverse Academy at Night, the Binding Mochi, also in prismatic evolutions. And then we have the reverse, we have the Cassiopeia, and then Colress's Tenacity. We get the Dangerous Laser A-Spec, Janine's Secret Art. We don't have the reverse. We get the Night Stretcher, which is like a $2 card, and then the reverse, which is, I would assume, like double. We get the Power Glass that's thrown off by another A-Spec, the reverse Power Glass, and then this Fat Ginger Bitch. And we don't have the reverse, but this is the last card in the base set. And then starting here, we have the Secret Rares, which this is going to be where it gets really empty because I don't have many. We do have the Horsey, we have the Duskull, which is such a clean card. We have the Full Art Beware, which again, that's such a stupid name, but that's a creepy ass card. We have the Pecharunt Full Art, and then for the last card that we have, the Janine Secret Art Full Art. And then this would technically be the last page, but we obviously don't have any more. So, you know, I mean, I did kind of only just start working on this set. Not too bad. Again, no full pages, which absolutely sucks. Like I said in the beginning though, I did finally get my hands on the Elite Trainer box, which I've seen these forever. But paying $55 for Shrouded Fable, I could never justify. But the other day I found one at Target and it was for $40. So I was like, okay, that's fair enough for me. Now that I have this kind of going, I'll probably open that next and then make that the next video, even though I have 1,000 other videos I'm supposed to get out before then. But that way, just so, you know, Shrouded's kind of all said and done for the time being. And it's just absolutely crazy how similar, if not exactly the same, these greens are. This isn't a Shrouded Fable themed green. It's just the neon green from Vault X, but that's kind of crazy looking.